Bring big bad brown Brad bread bumpkin. Bring big bad Brad bound Ben bumpkin. Bring big bad brown Ben bum. We're D-Boss Jazz, and we bring Brad Ben Brown bumpkin. What were you listening to today?
What's your name?
Bring big bad brown Ben bumpkin.
And I have lunch with Facebook dads.
You heard it here. Please don't quote us. We're on TV.
What did you listen to today?
I asked you first. You must go first.
Exuma.
Yeah!
And the album Exuma.
Yeah!
You lied to me, but I'm happy you did.
I did. I lied.
So one day, I didn't know, I wanted to listen to some music at work while I was doing this, but I didn't know what to listen to because, to be honest with you, I actually heard every song in the world already. So I texted Greg. I was like, "Hey man," I was like, "I'm out of ideas, music." So he recommended a few others. One was Exuma, and he said, "Hey, they're Calypso."
They have Calypso in them.
So I'm putting on Exuma on YouTube. I got my sunscreen on my nose, ready to hop on the goddamn banana boat, and you hit me with this shit. It was interesting. It was cool. It was, freak folk.
Freak folk.
Bahamian freak folk from the islands.
Bahamas.
Very, very tribal.
Hell yeah.
Very tribal.
What'd you think of the Obia, man? Obia.
Oh, I like that one.
That's
a great song. I love that one, yeah. But Seance in the Sixth Fret, holy shit, dude. They really did that well, actually. And a lot of it was so, because it's an older album. It's from like 1970, maybe 68 or so, that period. Very tribal, very native. And when there's a lot of chants, and they like to shake things. It was pushy. It had a haunting vibe for most of it. Even the lighter tracks. Very interesting. Thank you for that also.
No problem. Had I said freak folk to Brian, he would have said, probably not. I didn't want to scare the man. Which ear is the preferred ear for you, Brian? Which is the preferred ear? Left or right? Left or right?
I think my right ear. What'd you listen to?
Dennis Brown.
Okay.
Dennis Brown is a reggae singer from the 60s. And he is, if you want to be technical, you could very easily call him lovers rock because he has very slow, romantic songs. But here's the but, and it's a big but.
Let's do it. What is it?
He's political.
Okay.
It's pretty cool. And he is actually crowned. He has been called by you may have heard this man's name, Bob Marley. Bob Marley called Dennis Brown the Crown Prince of Reggae. Damn, that's a pretty serious title.
Nice.
The album is called Visions, and it's a lovers rock album. It's a lot of really slow, romantic tunes intermixed with a lot of political tunes about like unrest and like taking back a lot of like racial, like a lot of political racial songs like that. And it's really awesome because he's a fantastic singer. Unlike Peter Tosh, love Peter Tosh. He doesn't sing very well. He goes, tuberculosis, take me to your tuberculosis. We're reviewing an album.
We are. A lot of hype surrounding this one.
Lana Del Rey.
There's a lot of Del Rey.
Lana Del Rey.
Yeah, I tell you.
Lana Del Rey. Honeymoon. What did you think of it?
It was nice. It was cool, and I enjoyed the vibe of it. And there were some standout tracks that I really enjoyed. I like her delivery. I think that's my favorite part of the album.
Her delivery?
Her delivery, yeah, because she really, I think, now we have differing opinions on this. I'll give mine first. I thought that when the songs called for it, she really sold heartbroken, devastated, and everything, and it totally helped that she sounds like she's on painkillers.
No, she does sound like she's on painkillers.
Yeah.
That little thing you said, that like clause, it's my favorite part of the album. She sounds like she's on painkillers. Yeah. Because I don't think she emotes well at all. Because she's been doing the same emotion for albums.
Okay, now I don't have experience with her back catalog. I just know how hyped she is.
Very hyped.
So this was like really my first diving into Lana Del Rey's material.
I like Lana Del Rey. I've been like a fair weather fan of hers for a little while. I know many people who are like, I love Lana Del Rey. Oh yes, oh, give me the Lana. And I, to some extent, totally see where they're coming from. I have a friend who's a huge shoegaze and dream pop fan. He loves Lana Del Rey. And she is very cool because she does have a very big reverby, big sound to her music. You can really tell she puts a lot of reverb into. And she got big a few years back by releasing a few songs. Video Games is one of her bigger songs. She got a lot of controversy by releasing the song Cola, which is a pretty awesome song. Mm-hmm. And she dropped this, and it's pretty much totally in line with her other albums. Although there are a few different aspects to the album I quite enjoy. There's much more trap. There's trap in it.
Yeah.
There's trap.
But by and large, it's very ambient.
Oh, certainly.
Yeah. I will say, wow, what, 13, 14 tracks? 14. Yep.
Yeah, 14.
That is a lot of one thing.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of a downfall for me. Sorry.
I agree.
Sorry?
I'm sorry.
It's ready.
It's funny. It's kind of a downfall for everyone. It's everyone's downfall. Except for maybe your fans.
Well, that's the thing. If you are a diehard, and I know some diehards myself, you're fine. You're okay.
You'll be fine. But what Lana Del Rey does on this, I'm fine. What Lana Del Rey does on this album a lot is she's like, I'm sad. Let's name the characteristics. Ready?
Okay.
Go!
She's sad.
She's sexual. She's high.
Was that it? Are there more?
I think that's it.
All right. Well, 14 songs, again, sad, it's a lot of...
high sex.
It's a lot of that.
A lot of sad high sex.
Which is cool, man, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, standout tracks. I know exactly what mine are.
Just go.
Okay. I really enjoyed Terrence Loves You. And I really enjoyed God Knows I Tried. Okay, both of those songs, I think she's at her saddest. Which, you know, she comes across very, oh God, I don't know, not only devastated, but also she's like just in a drug haze, it sounds like. But The Blackest Day, I wish it wasn't at the end of the album. I wish it wasn't placed there because I think she sounds very good on that, and that's a very powerful song as well, I thought. But when I was listening to it, I was like, well, I already heard this.
Certainly. They're on a lot of painkillers. I like two of the songs on the album. I mean, I like a few of the songs on the album, but they're so Art Deco. The two songs that I like, it's fine. The two songs that are my standouts are High by the Beach. What'd you think of that?
That one had some tempo to it. I enjoyed it.
I liked it. I thought it was good. I thought it was nice.
Mm-hmm.
The other one I liked was Music to Wash Boys too.
I like that one too.
They were both good songs. Mm-hmm. Because they probably had the most interesting. To me, those two songs had the biggest combination of both interesting timbres and interesting composition. Which some were more on one side of the spectrum, others were more on the other side. Some more on this side, some more on this side. And these were just right, just like the third porridge in the story. Just right. And General Hospital.
Basically, if you're a Lana Del Rey fan, you probably know what you're getting into. You probably understand what you're doing here.
What were you saying?
No, if you're a Lana Del Rey fan, you know what you're getting into. You know the sound of this album. If it's any comparable to the last ones, which I think you said it is.
Certainly.
So then you're okay. I mean, if you are coming into a brand new and you're expecting a lot of stuff, this is very ambient. It's pretty minimal, also, I would say. Yep. I mean, it has its synths and its programming, which I think is great, and it has its other, cool stylings, but for the most part, it's very ambient and it's very down-tempo, and you have to be prepared for that.
And you have to take your fries to the beach. You have to take your hives to the beach. Get some hives, rub some lotion on your skin, take your hives to the beach.
I don't want
lotion on your skin, take your fries to the beach. Get your fries to the beach, and your time for your fries to the beach. Feed to define, to fiend, to define, to fiend, to define, and
I don't want flies on my peach.
No,
I don't want flies on my quiche.
I don't want flies on my quiche.
I don't want pies in my
quiche. Like, comment, subscribe. Fries my quiche. Fries my quiche. Fries my snipe fi. Snipe fi. Snipe fi. Snipe fi. Fi quiche. Snipe fi fry. Snipe fi fry. Fi fry. Snipe die. 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 Prying open my third eye. Prying open my third eye.